Welcome to Ayurpreneur Academy YouTube channel. Ayurpreneur Academy, the Ayurveda School of Entrepreneurship, and I am Dr. Vivekanand, founder of Ayurpreneur Academy and Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. I am on a mission to help 100,000 Ayurveda professionals to achieve and live entrepreneurial lifestyle to accomplish social significance, professional significance, financial abundance, and time freedom by using my Ayurpreneur business model, Ayurpreneur business mastery, and Ayurpreneur business empire, being in the Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. So in this video, as the Ayurpreneur Academy proposes the entrepreneurship in Ayurveda, in this video we are going to discuss about the 12 steps of creating a very realistic business plan of the Ayurveda. So what are the 12 are the executive summary? Number 1 is the executive summary. Number 2 is the business description. Number 3 step is, or the chapter is, market analysis. Number 4 is organization and management. Number 5 is product and services. Number 6 will be dealing with the marketing and sales strategies. Number 7 will be funding and requirements. And number 8 is financial projections. Number 9 will be the risk analysis. Number 10 will be the implementation plan. And number 11 will be monitoring and evaluation. And number 12 is the appendix. So the first step being the executive summary, or the first page or first section of the business plan will be the executive summary. Even though it happens to be the first in the row, but still it is supposed to be ideally written at the end of rest of the 11 steps, because this happens to be the overview of all your business plan. So it is like a trailer of a movie or trailer of what you call the episode. So this exactly what it includes is, it includes overall elements of your business plan, that is your mission statement, your vision, your values of your venture, brief overview of your Ayurveda business, the key points of your business plan. So usually this will be having the components which are like at what state your business is, key opportunities you have identified in your niche, positioning statement, target market, objectives, and key marketing strategy. So one page template of what you call the executive summary can include, that can be content, can be like the stakeholder details of the stakeholders, then projecting the overview, then goals, assumptions, and other measurements of success, what you have planned, and then competitive advantage over your competitors, then risk factors, what will be there in your business, then what you call the project milestones as per the timeline, then documentation and reporting, then project cost and resource estimate, and what you call the conclusion and the comments. So this you can plan. This is the summary, will be including all these elements in it. So that's why this is called as an executive summary. It means you are going to execute the things as per your business plan, and that is highlighted and that is being shown as a summary. So that is the first element of the first chapter or first section of the business, what you call the plan. Number 2 is business description. So what type of business, in what nature of the Ayurveda business you are, whether you are offering a product or whether you are offering a service, and what exactly your particular product or service is unique compared to other players in the market, and what are your objective as well as goals of starting this particular business. For example, I have started with my own online coaching to encourage or to guide all the Ayurveda professionals to start their own entrepreneurial journey and to establish their own Ayurpreneur ecosystem. Okay, so for that I created a digital product come service, because see, there is a digital product, that is the business Ayurpreneur business model, which will be having its own pre-recorded courses. Along with that, I am teaching, I am coaching, and weekly nurturing calls I am taking up, and I will be arranging the webinars to nurture, to guide all those the members of Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub to achieve their entrepreneurship in Ayurveda. So that's why the product as well as service I am offering, that's why it is in a hybrid model of the business, that is both product as well as services, combination of that. Okay, and how it is different from the other courses in the market. The other courses in the market, they are all teaching the proper Ayurveda, means the subject of the Ayurveda, the clinical aspects of the Ayurveda. But this is the only unique course which covers the clinicals of the Ayurveda, the concepts of the Ayurveda, then the what you call the business aspect of the Ayurveda, money aspect of the Ayurveda, then other what you call the mindset of the mindset of for a successful person. So all those things are included in this particular course. That's why it is what I call it as an MBA of Ayurveda. So in that way, it is different from the other courses which are already running in the market. So objective is I want to have 100,000 the members in my Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub community by the end of 2030. And what is the goal is I want to empower them to achieve the entrepreneur lifestyle, and they should have their own Ayurpreneur ecosystem which will be giving them the revenue, both active as well as passive, to have an ecosystem where they, even in their absence, they will be able to generate the revenue for out of this particular business, that is their own Ayurpreneur what you call the ecosystem. So that is in the business description number 2. So number 3 section is the market analysis. So we need to analyze the market. We need to look into the what exactly the trend is going in the market, and as per the trend, as per the requirement of the market, whether your product or your service is going to sustain or stay will or retain, sustain or not. Many times the idea can be as per the trend, idea can be as per the potential gaps that are in the market for the particular problem, but at the same time a product can, or a product or service can be, idea can be ahead of the, is a vision driven and it is ahead of the time. For example, entrepreneurship, when I started claiming Ayurpreneur word, I started using it was in the 22 May, June, and then I launched the logo in the December. But at that time, my vision was ahead of the time. The entrepreneurship in Ayurveda, it was ahead of the time, and coaching for entrepreneurship in Ayurveda is ahead of the time. So because of that, it is a vision driven. So the trend may not have been there on that time, but it was vision driven. Now the people are now using Ayurpreneur, and I'm happy. I feel proud that I started that word. I using that word Ayurpreneur, and I have applied for the trademark registration of Ayurpreneur Academy. Okay, so by that, trend was not there, but it was my vision driven. Vision driven. What you call the idea. So because of that, the research I made, that there was no any competitor in that particular. So the you need to understand what the customer segment you are going to target, and what are their problems, what their preferences, what their pains, what their needs. And if you have done all those things, and accordingly if you have prepared your own product or service, that is going to sustain in the market, and that is going to have a potential growth in the market. So you need to identify the potential opportunities and challenges related to your industry that you are using, especially in the Ayurveda industry, what the venture you are going for. So that you need to understand your customer and their particular needs. That is market analysis. Then number 4 is organization management. So you need to disclose whether you are a solopreneur, whether you are got in a partnership, what you call the private limited company, or whether it is a limited liability private company, or whether it is a corporate what you call system, or whether it is a NGO, non-government organization, or whether it is trust. So on under what organization structure you are starting your business, that becomes very much important. What is major, what you call the factor to decide your business growth. So you need to introduce the key team members and their roles and responsibilities in the team, in the business, in your business or in your establishment, and you need to highlight their expertise and experience of the team, so that it will impact the what you call your customers, it will impact your investors, it will impact your fundraising capacity. So usually business plans are most of the time they are used for fundraising. They're most of the time they are used for fundraising or getting the what you call the investors. So for that reason, all those sections, these segments, these sections, they have got their own what you call the usefulness, they have got their own credibility to present, so that that can impact and that can really exhibit or reflect the potential growth of your business. By that, the investors or the bankers, they'll take interest to invest in your business. Number 5 is product and services. So what the exactly product or services that you are offering, the detailed what we call the description about that product or service, as per the whatever the Ayurveda concepts you are using, that is supposed to be highlighted, and you need to highlight your own unique selling point proposition. Okay, unique selling points or unique selling proposition of your offering should be very much clear, and that should be mentioned. For example, my unique selling point for Ayurpreneur business model or Ayurpreneur lifestyle hub or Ayurpreneur academy is the to promote, or this is like Ayurpreneur academy is Ayurveda school of entrepreneurship. Ayurpreneur lifestyle hub is an exclusive community for entrepreneurs of Ayurveda. So entrepreneurship in Ayurveda or entrepreneurship with Ayurveda is the my selling point. So explain your products and services based on the what the needs or what the needs of the your target customer they will be addressing. So that is about the product and services. That is section number 5 of your business plan. Number 6 is marketing and sales strategy. So whether you are startup, whether you are a startup, or whether it is what you call the already you are running your business, you need to have your own marketing and sales strategy. So you need to outline what are the marketing and sales plan to attract more number of the customers for your product or service. You need to define your pricing strategy and positioning in the market, how you are going to position yourself in the market, and you need to describe how you will promote your Ayurveda business through advertising, social media partnership, social media or partnership. Okay, number 7 is funding and requirements. Number 7 is funding and funding requirements. So you need to know what exactly the budget you require to run your business successfully or sustain that business for a particular time of period till it picks up, or till it clicks. So you need to estimate the startup cost, operational expenses, and projected revenue what you are going to get. You need to identify potential funding sources, such as whether it is your personal savings you are taking out the money and you are investing in your business. That is called as bootstrapping funding. So whether you are doing a bootstrapping funding, or whether you are taking a loan in the bank as either as a business loan or the personal loan, whether you have got investors to invest in your business, or you are trying for grants to get from the different organizations. That is how you should be clear what will be your budget and how you are going to mobilize, or how you are going to what you call the generate that income sources or the investment sources, funding sources for your business. So you need to clearly state how much funding you are seeking and how it will be used. So only getting the funding is not enough. How exactly you are going to use it under different headings, that should be very much clear in your plan. That is funding requirements. Number 8 is financial projections. So once you got money, or once you have started your business, what will be your financial projection? Means you need to create a financial projection including the income statements, balance sheets, and cash flow statements. So project the financial performance over the period of next 3 to 5 years, and include the assumptions and explain that by what methodology you are assuming this particular financial projection. You should be able to justify it, you should be able to define it, and you should be able to defend it, so that logically it should be appreciated, accepted by the investors or the bankers with whom you are approaching for funding or raising or the particular investment. Number 9 is risk analysis. So every business has got risk. Every business may fail one or the other day. That is the dictum in the business. So you need to identify potential risks and challenges associated with your Ayurveda business. So develop the strategies to mitigate such risks. You need to have a perfect planning, because you need to have an anticipation of the forthcoming challenges or risks, and at the same time a plan to deal with that. to reduce the or to mitigate the risks. And you need to demonstrate the awareness of factors that could impact your business. Means you should be aware of those all those factors which may impact your business. So you need to do the SWOT test. So that is your strengths, your opportunities are helpful for you. The strength and opportunities are helpful for you. Whereas strength is it is inbuilt, that is it is in you. Your strengths will decide the fate of your company, and opportunities that are external as per the market that will also help you better. But whereas your own weaknesses may seize the growth of your company, and the threats by your competitors can also force you to close your company. That's why you need to do the SWOT analysis, which on based on that you can have your own plan to mitigate those risks. Okay, that is about number 9, that is risk analysis. Number 10 is implementation plan. So every plan should be having an implementation plan based on the timeline. So you need to have a step by step plan for implementing your Ayurveda business. So you need to outline the key milestones on the timeline. So the and also at the same time, some legal compliances are time based, they are timelined, and they are the one after the step by step. So okay, so for that you need to specify any legal or regulatory requirements that you need to address on the particular timeline. That is how the implementation plan is done. So here when the implementation plan you speak about, usually basically you will be having a plan, and that plan will be based on the market analysis. You will be designing it, and then the whatever design product is, that prototype is built in sellable the model, and then you will be testing it in the smaller market, okay, pilot study or smaller market. Then you will be deploying it for the whole market. So that is how you need to plan it. For example, in Ayurpreneur Academy, whatever I am proposing the Ayurpreneurship in 7 verticals, I have got a definite implementation plan. That is what I call it as Ayurpreneur flywheel method. So here step number 1 is the concepts or your business idea. It should be solid and based on the Ayurvedic concepts without violating the Ayurveda principles. Understanding the concept of the Ayurveda and using that concept of Ayurveda into creating an idea which can become a the saleable product or service in the market. That is what the step number 1, ideation. Number 2 is the skill set acquisition to carry forward that particular ideation into a product or a MVP, okay, or a service. So that is the step number 2 is competent skill set. Step number 3 is all that financial matters, like financial projections or financial funding is the criterias and all those things. So that is monetization onset is number 3. Number 4 is testing it into the market. That is whether it is relevant to the time, it is what I have named it as relevant to time set. That is testing it in the market, whether that product or service is required for market or not. Number 5 is once it is finalized that it is required in the market, then how you are going to market it, how you are going to brand it. That is called as marketing tool set number 5. Number 6 is sales and service. That is what is our sales strategy, what should be our sales strategy as per your product or service, what you will be offering out of those 7 Ayurpreneur the verticals, what I am suggesting through my Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. Okay, Ayurpreneur Lifestyle Hub. So that is about the implementation of the plan. Number 11 is monitoring and evaluation. So monitoring and evaluation is you need to define some key performance indicators, that KPIs, to measure the success of your Ayurveda business. So describe how you will monitor and evaluate your progress. You need to have a definition, you need to have a SOP, you need to have a particular criteria which will decide, which will assess and which will declare that you are successful or not, and establish a system for making adjustments to your business plan as needed. You need to have a system based on the monitoring, based on the evaluation, the report what has been submitted, you need to have all those modification methods in it. So that is how the planning and monitoring and the evaluation system works. That is, you have got a evaluation purpose, for what purpose you are evaluating it, and based on that evaluation objectives will be decided, and based on those objectives, to test those objectives, to understand those objectives, or to assess those objectives, you will be having an evaluation questions, and whatever the data or the answer, based on the answers to those questions, whatever data you will gather and what the data you collect, based on that analysis of that data, you will be preparing a report, and that report should be used to discuss and make a conclusion on that by the your company owners, means partners, or with the experts, and then you should go for either as per the recommendations, you should go for building or modifying or improving that particular product or services. Number 12 is the appendix. Appendix means what? Whatever you could not include in the first 11 top, what you call the sections of the business plan, but they can be an additional information. Some additional information is needed. Okay, some additional information is needed, and that is supporting documents, references that become relevant for your business plan, that can be made as an enclosure into the section number 12 as an appendix. So those can be the based on, for example, the appendix can be the brochures and advertising materials, industry studies. If you have done whatever the industry studies you have made, that those reports are there, that those particular the conclusions. Number 3, it may be blueprints and plans of your own business. Okay, or if the physical what establishment is there, it's blueprints, or digital product is there, it's blueprints, and your implementation plans. Okay, so all those things, maps and photos of the location, physical location, magazine or other articles which may support your claim that your business is going to become a potential growing business in the future, and detailed list of equipments owned or need to be purchased. Okay, already if you are owning some equipments, that should be there, and or which you are planning to purpose, or they become necessary to be incorporated, those things should be what you call those things should be included in the appendix. So these are the 12 steps of the what you call the business plan, which is total a soul of your business, a guiding, what you call the torch light. It's like a directional, what you call the manual for your business plan, and according to that, you will be advancing in your establishing your successful business. So if this video, I believe that it has given some of the clarity for you to how to write your own business plan, which can become an what you call the international standard, and by that your whatever you ask for investment or the loans, they will be easily approved, and they will be happy to collaborate with you. So that is all from this video, that is the 12 steps to create a realistic business plan. So I hope you have enjoyed this video, and if you really enjoyed this video, I request you to subscribe my Ayurpreneur Academy YouTube channel, like it, and share your comments what you feel about this particular video, and your other, if you want to add anything to this one, so that the readers or the people who will visit this YouTube channel, they can get additional value, then you can add your own what you call the notes in the comments. And I request you, all of you, to visit my website www.ayurpreneurlifestylehub.com. So that's all from this video. So kindly subscribe, share, comment, and click the bell icon to receive further what you call the notifications of my videos, so that you will not be missing any of my videos, and you will become an Ayurpreneur, successful Ayurpreneur in the near future. So all the best for your Ayurpreneur journey. Thank you for watching this video.